Hello everyone, it's Wednesday the 6th of April, and this week we have the War and Revenge Challenge. We've got Yumiko as our star hero, and that means shooters are starting charge for us. We haven't had this challenge for quite a while. I think it was the very end of June last year that we had them, so I'm a little bit rusty on them, but let's go through them and see what we need to do this week. Before that, the weekend event this week is free badge swap, so time to sort out your badges if you've got time. Try and improve your survivors and heroes a bit. We've also got free 6 crate unlocks instead of the usual 4 all weekend as well. So the first map we've got is called Sanctuary. It used to be a really horrible map. Shouldn't be too bad now, I wouldn't have thought. You've got to get to the right hand side of the map and open the gate and stand on the line. And you've got lots and lots of auto spawns. You've got quite a few start on the map, but you'll have auto spawns from the starting area and the middle bottom, and the map gets filled up pretty quick. You'll also have a tank spawn as well. With Sasha leading team, the way to do it was to stay at the start and spawn block the back 2 spaces so everything comes out in front of you, build a stun wall, kill everything, and then once everything's dead, make your way to the end. With Yumiko leading, I think you'll need a bit more time to start getting charged and to build that wall. So I think I'm going to try and go up to the top left and sort of build a wall up there, or stand in a line at the top, because I don't think you'll get charged quick enough to stay at the start without Sasha leading. I might be wrong. Possibly you could do it, but I think going up there might be easier, but I'll have to give it a go. Once you've killed everything and all the auto spawns have stopped, then you want to make your way over to the right hand side and get on the gate. Make sure you've got someone charged who can stun, because when you start working on the gate you'll get a single walker spawn, and then the next turn you'll get another walker spawn. So be careful for that, and make sure you can either kill them or cripple them, or stun them. So that's that map. You can try charging it with beating and 2 bruisers. It's not the easiest. It takes a long time to stay at the start and kill everything, but it's probably the safest way of doing it. Next map is Alexandria Knights. Starts with just 2 freemen, a shooter and a warrior. Yumiko leading early on is going to make this so easy, because you're going to be killing everything straight away, just from everyone hitting them. Once they're both dead, you instantly get 2 more spawn, a shooter and a scout this time. So you don't want to be too far to the left when you kill the last freeman, because then the freeman will get a chance to hit you. So make sure you've got a couple of turns left, before, or far enough away that the shooter won't come and shoot you in the face. Then you need to kill the other 2 freeman, and then the line will light up. At the start of the first couple of turns, you will have walkers spawning from the bottom left down by the exit. Once the second lot of freemen spawn, they'll start spawning on the top left around the freeman, which can actually be really helpful. And you'll also, after a couple of turns, get stuff spawning from the right hand side, and you'll get a big wave, horde of walkers coming from the right hand side, moving left, and sort of pushing you forwards towards the freeman. And if you take too long to kill them, they start coming down and onto the line, and it causes all sorts of problems. But I'm pretty sure Yumiko, possibly with another shooter, maybe Haggy, and Guardian Carol will probably work really well on this all the way through. You might want an assault in there to be able to stun stuff, but yeah, it should be alright with a few different teams actually. Should be fun to play around with. Next map is Knee Deep. Get to the exit. Once you go past the tree line, which is the one left to the furthest, to 43, another goo will spawn on the top right. You've still got to get to exit. You got these pits which will spawn walkers when you walk over them. Couple of ways of doing this. You can go threat reduction and walk on the pits, because the walkers that come out of it are actually lower level than the level you're currently playing. I think there'd be 41s coming out on this for me. Keep the threat down, and then don't go past the tree line until you're ready, and then make a dash to the exit. Other way of doing it is charge it with some heavy hitters and just get to the exit as quickly as possible, trying to kill the normal walkers and keep the tanks at the goos at bay. Or there used to be a trick to this where you could run underneath, run past when prowling, and if you ended on a pit or prowled underneath something on that line, on the tree line, then the other goo wouldn't spawn, and you could just get to the exit. Obviously that's a bug, so I wouldn't recommend doing that. And you also won't be able to open your crates at the end if you do it that way. Yumiko leading, Mercer and another survivor, you'll probably be able to kill most stuff, especially if you put cookies on Mercer. So I would go either threat reduction or Mercer in there with Yumiko. And yeah, just blast your way through. Also, when you kill the second goo, you'll get some walkers spawn on the end line over here as well. So do be careful of that if you're killing it whilst you're at the end, near the end zone. Next map is Room Service. This one, you need to open the gate on the right hand side. Walkers start like this. You got some feeding in the dance floor, I guess it is. You want to run to the right hand side, and you want to open the gate. When you start opening the gate, you'll get auto spawns either at the top or the bottom on alternative turns. What you really want is all the spawns to come from the bottom. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it makes it a lot easier. But it's completely random, and there's no way of knowing which way they're going to come out. Yumiko, Princess, and any other survivor, maybe Sasha, don't know, will probably work well on this if you can get charged up on the feeding walkers early on, and then just keep them stunned. Probably be a good way of doing it. Maybe a bruiser as well. Right, get Glenn in there to stun anything that comes in at the top. Possibly would be a good idea. But yeah, that one shouldn't be too bad with Yumiko lead and Princess. Outbreak is a kill all walkers that come in waves. You start over here, and it always starts with 3 walkers to your left, one in front of your third position player, and the ones to the right are slightly different each time. You've got a tank over there to your right, and I think there's 2 more to the far left as well. First couple of turns you get spawns from the right hand side, so you want to be moving left, and you need to get these stunned as quickly as possible. How you can do that, I'm not 100% sure. At later levels, you're going to want to get Princess charged, so it might be a case of bringing along Dog to cripple some of the ones on the left, and use them as status points to get Princess charged. Get into the left hand corner. There is a trigger, certain amount of walkers or a certain spawn of walkers you need to kill before stuff will start spawning out in the big house at the bottom left. I'm not sure which walker it is, but you can kill a lot of them before they start spawning at the bottom left, or sometimes you'll kill it by accident and they will start spawning lots of them at the bottom left. So you want to get bottom left corner to start with, and then move down to the top left corner for the remainder of the map. Next map is room service. You got to open 3 doors. There is a trick to this one as well. You can use hard corners and priority targeting to make every walker that is outside of this room walk away. So what you need to do is get into the room to start with, stand in this position, and then everything which is to the right of Shane out here will then wander off. Everything that's aware will then walk off to the right hand side, and then you can poke up, put your head out, set fire to it all, and then come back in and they'll all burn out. Probably won't need to do it as much, particularly early on with Yumiko and some damage dealers. You should be able to mow them down, but when it gets to a higher level, if you can get into that room and stand like that, you're pretty much home free. Kill everything, kill all the auto spawns which are coming out of these 2 rooms and the normal walkers that start here. Once they're all dead, stand, get ready to open all 3 doors on the same turn, which will light up the exit, and then next turn you can move down onto the line, and the auto spawns that come out the doors won't reach you. There is also a tank on this map which starts on the right hand side, so be careful of that. You want to make sure that you can burn that one down. That's all of it. It's not too bad. I used to absolutely hate this map set, but I think with Yumiko as star hero and some of the new weapons and stuff we have, it should be a good selection of teams we can use, and it should be actually quite fun. So looking forward to it this week. Hopefully I'll be able to get on with it and get videos further than Nightmare this time. Sorry about last week, I just didn't have time to play at all. So this time I'll try harder and hopefully get those Nightmare videos out sooner. Thanks very much for watching and see you soon. Bye.